Hello, YouTube!
Hi!
This is the conclusion to the Tabasco and Avery Island tour video. Last week, we left our heroes at the end of a very good factory tour of the only location where Tabasco sauce is made. Attached to the property on Avery Island is where a drive-through tour of nature and wildlife was created in the first half of the 20th century. Today, we see this drive-through tour.
So Jungle Gardens, more than a pretty park, son of Tabasco inventor Edmund Melkeny Edward Avery Ned Melkeny developed his roughly 170-acre personal estate into Jungle Gardens, a wholesale plant nursery that featured about 60 varieties of bamboo, 150 varieties of azalea, 700 varieties of camellia, and 1,700 varieties of iris. Many of these plants were hybrids created by Ned through the years of experimentation. The gardens eventually offered a landscape of architecture service which designed the grounds of the old and new Louisiana state capitals, Louisiana State University, and various Depression-era public works projects. In 1935, Ned opened Jungle Gardens, essentially a drive-through attraction to the public to encourage the new trend of automobile tourism.
Being an RV channel, we should let you know that there is a route through the Jungle Gardens where an RV bus or trailer might fit. This route takes you around the part known as Holly Hedge. The signage indicates a clearance for bus or RVs of 12 foot 8 inches. Holly Hedge is only 8 feet high. They also warn of uneven areas. Pro tip number 1, download Travel Stories app prior to arriving. The Wi-Fi here is not great. Pro tip number 2, put the top down or have a Jeep to drive through. Jungle Gardens admission is included with the Tabasco factory tour, and the same map showing you the tour has Jungle Gardens on the back side. There are 14 stops or attractions included here. As always, we do not show all the stops. We think that everyone should see these places themselves to see all there is to see.
That's gorgeous. Huh? Oh, that's so beautiful. I love trees.
Stop 1 is called the Hog Lot. This is because it used to house pigs and horses for the community. These are the same southern live oaks we mentioned in our trip to Oak Alley. These trees are so dense they sink in the water, and they were used below the waterline in older sailing ships. One fact we were surprised to learn is that the Spanish moss that you see everywhere has small green flowers on it during the warm months of the year.
It blends right in with these trees and the grass. Oh, and this beautiful. The grass here is so thick and lush. It's beautiful. Caution, there are alligators over there, I'm sure of it.
I mean, look at that water. And look at this water.
I know. Oh,
that's
it's beautiful.
Bayou Blackwater right there.
Do what?
This is some Bayou Blackwater right here.
It is, it's beautiful.
Stop number 3 is Little Cove, named after the waterway that runs through this area. The term bayou is a Native American word that is defined as a slow-moving, muddy river that is common to Louisiana and some other southern states. There was a lot of history here, from the trade of sugar and salt to being taken by Union soldiers in 1862. is absolutely amazing.
I would love to come back.
I'd love to spend the night here.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
This is the result of what, an O positive?
O positive blood.
Yeah,
yes.
We have to go back to the jungle gardens.
So I'm going to show some leg.
So that we can
see. Yes.
Bug
this
bites.
Is on top of.
Over.
I can't show them all the fire ant bites, but yeah. So
we have to go back and buy their bug spray
for $10.
$55 a can.
Yes. So I can cover up my sweet cinnamon pumpkin they had from Bath and Body Works and layer it with the undertones of DEET.
So this is only necessary
off woods
because we have holes in our vehicle. You can see kind of right through it. Do you see the gator? Everybody, it's right at the end of the pipe. It's looking at me. We happened to cross a few American alligators along the way, all of which were about the size of this one, if not a little bit smaller. You're encouraged to get out and explore. This and other lagoons are man-made and were meant to look like Venice, but were never finished. See you later, gator. You needed to be at the festival. Gardens is absolutely breathtaking and capable of leaving the visitors with a sense of awe and wonder. Again, this nature is rivaled only by Top of the Rock in Branson, Missouri.
Beautiful. Okay, right there's good, honey. Oh, thank you. That's perfect. And I'm just going to get one right here.
And the use of the Jeep.
Oh my gosh, it's wonderful.
Stop number 4 is the Ward Boathouse. The boathouse was built by the McElhennys to house the horticulturalist Ward's 75-foot yacht. Out of this friendship, these two individuals, there are to this day thousands of acres of wildlife refuge. If you were in a bus or RV, you would miss this area. You would turn just before the boathouse because of the low clearances and narrow areas in the road. Your route would find you just outside the Wisteria Arch. The route is clearly marked as well as being shown on the map. Stop number 6, Cleveland Oak, named after Grover Cleveland, the non-consecutive two-term president who visited this tree in 1891. The tree itself is over 300 years old. Stop number 7, Holly Hedge. The lowest clearance portion of the gardens, Holly Hedge is a drivable row of holly shrubs placed along both sides of the drive in the 1920s. I've been looking to see where the Pondocarpus marcophilus is.
Well, you found it now,
I did.
Honey.
It's a plum pine.
Yeah, Top of the Rock would do good doing this.
call it bottom of the bayou.
Bottom of the bayou. I love it.
Come on back in.
Okay, guys, let's go. Let's go see what this is all about.
Here you will see the wisteria arch. Native to Japan and China, wisteria was first introduced to New Orleans around 1875. E.A. McElhenney's vision for this wisteria arch highlighted the many shades of wisteria blooms, from white to lavender to
I'm just
purple.
picturing that.
McElhenney designed the arch to gradually shift in color from one end to the other. Several of these wisteria vines are original to the arch and extremely old. At one time, the arch was 100 yards longer than it is today,
Bird City,
as
that
shown
way.
by the structural remains still visible along the road outside the present-day arch.
Once again, this is where the two routes converge between the RV route and the regular vehicle route. The next stops, Palm Gardens and Bird City, require that you park or walk a short distance to view the two areas. They are both well worth the stop. Bird City was first built about 100 years ago, but it is still home to thousands of egrets, other birds, and wildlife. You must stop and view this area, especially if you are here from February to August when the egrets nest each year. Here you can see the McElhenney home. It is a private residence still, and you cannot go inside or even cross the fence because McElhenney heirs live there to this day. This is the current turnaround to continue the tour. You will notice the rock arch that was the original entrance to the Jungle Gardens from when it first opened to the public. Stop was the Sunken Gardens. It was created by McElhenney as an experiment in erosion control and also to make a nice garden. You are encouraged to get out here as well to explore not only the garden but also the rows of camellias left over from the nursery days. Most of the plants are from Asia. We had to skip this stop because we were already there almost 45 minutes after Jungle Gardens closes. You really could spend a full day just here in Jungle Gardens, not counting the factory tour time.
In fact, Avery Island contains the largest grove of giant timber bamboo outside of China.
As you are heading towards the exit, you get to see here on the left the rows of camellias still growing and thriving that were planted prior to the Civil War. You learn a lot more while listening to the Travel Stories app. Jungle Gardens offers guided tours, a birding tour, a botanical tour, and a guided historical tour of the garden. For those tours, you can inquire at the gift shop located at the entrance to Jungle Gardens. What'd you think of Jungle Gardens?
Really enjoyed Jungle Gardens.
Me too.
I love the outdoors. This was a perfect combination of manicuring from humans, interventions, with wildlife. So I appreciate wildlife and nature, but it's so nice to get out and walk amongst it and not worry about snakes, alligators, that kind of thing while you're walking through it. So I know it sounds
you could
prima
cut your
donna,
legs out
but
and stuff pretty. If you were, in a high grass area and stuff.
Right. So it's really nice to get out and enjoy it. It's beautiful. So
I would say it's my second favorite place that we've seen. If you take everything combined, the Tabasco warehouse and Jungle Gardens together, it's my favorite. But as far as the nature part in that Jungle Gardens, Top of the Rock still has them beat.
Oh, definitely.
If they had you
Golf
going through
carts.
that in golf carts where people aren't trying to run you over, because we like to appreciate the nature, and it even says go through at 5 miles an hour.
Because
So that's what we try to do, and people are in a hurry. They want to go places so they can get done with it and be checked off the list or something. I don't understand, but
Yeah. So that was.
so
we pull over all the time.
if it was all golf carts, it would be right up there with Top of the Rock. If you haven't seen Top of the Rock, I'll put a link to that at the very end of this. But
Yeah.
it is a spectacular place to visit.
Oh, definitely.
But this is right up there with it.
It is surprising. I had no clue that this was going to be this good.
Yeah.
I figured, this will be fun, off the beaten path, kind of a unique experience. It's still unique. It's off the beaten path, and it is a lot of fun. They have a lot of fun things in the gift shop, a lot of fun trivia, but the most thing I did enjoy was the Jungle Gardens. It was just beautiful.
That's right.
Yeah, Louisiana, beautiful.
Yeah.
So if you're down this way, it's worth the trip. Definitely come in and visit. So that's all I've got. What do you got?
Thanks for watching, and we will see you again next week.
Yes, if you liked our video, please like and subscribe. Hit that little bell and subscribe. We'd love to have you.
Yep.